Hello everyone, this is Mavic, and for today's episode, I'll share with you the seeds that I'm growing this season. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please click the subscribe button for more gardening, cooking, and travel tips videos. So growing plants from seeds is a great way to start gardening earlier in the season. I get so excited that I start shopping for seeds just right after Christmas. I care less about Valentine's Day. My mind is all the way to bloom season, to spring, to tomatoes. So for this episode, I'm gonna walk you through the seeds that I am growing this season. And these are just the plants that I have started. I have other plants that I bought from the store or plants that came back from last year. But today, our focus is just those seeds that we are starting. If you are new to seed starting, I highly suggest that you start small by growing those easy varieties like green beans, tomatoes, nasturtiums, and basils. And make sure that you read the instructions on the back of the packet. I used to get so excited that I had started all my seeds at the same time. I skipped the instructions that I ended up broken-hearted. So the seeds did not germinate, or they rot, or green algae started growing on it. The seed's instructions cover 4 areas: a short description of the seed, when to plant, how to plant, and what to expect. I know the instructions could be a bit overwhelming, but it can really help you with your gardening, so don't skip it if you are a beginner. Anyway, for 2020, I did not start seed shopping until mid-February, which is a bit late. But even so, I think I've had a better germination rate this year compared to previous years. And if you are new to growing vegetables or gardening, I suggest getting seedlings from your local nurseries instead of starting them from seeds. At least, for your first year. And as you get accustomed to plants, then by all means, start from seeds. And if you are new to seed starting, your initial tendency is to dump the entire contents into a pot. Yeah, I'm sure you'll be ecstatic to see all those cute seedlings growing into this tiny pot, but those seedlings need to be thinned. You'll end up making a lot of tough decisions, which plant to keep and which plant to kill. And please don't leave the mercy killing to your husband or to your wife. Okay, so on to my garden seeds for 2020. So I have got a few cut flower seeds and some veggie seeds. I got marigolds, which are great insect repellents because of their scent. Forget-me-not, which is Princess Diana's favorite flower. This is a perennial variety, so they come back each year. I have tornado red that blooms from late spring until fall frost. I have giant perfection, and this produces extra large flowers that are great for cutting. And this pink Dwarf Milady that is easy to grow. Argeratum Mixed that are lavender, blue, and white in color. This actually attracts beneficial insects. Then these Strawflowers, also known as everlasting in the Philippines, and I have been trying to grow this for a few years now. I really hope to have some flowers this year. These hollyhocks that bloom from June until late fall, and this comes back year after year, but for some reason, it got damaged last year, so I'm starting a few from seeds again. And lastly, this baby's breath that is supposed to give light pink flowers. Then for vegetable seeds, I got Brussels sprouts that I am growing for the first time this year, Japanese long cucumber, a crisp and flavorful cucumber that could grow up to 2 feet. Natsu Fushinari Cucumber. This produces high yield of about 8 inches long fruits. I have 2 eggplants this year. I have Rosa Bianca eggplant and Rosita eggplant. Rosa Bianca is a beautiful and great tasting eggplant from Sicily, while Rosita eggplant is another tasty eggplant that was developed in Puerto Rico. This is a garden staple for most farmers. Then I have this pearly white bittermelon called Jyunpaku Okinawan. This is definitely one of the seeds that I am mostly excited about. Then this asparagus beans or sitaw in the Philippines. This bush green beans. And this arugula that I directly sowed on the ground. And I'm Asian, so the more peppers, the better. I have Thai red chili, piñata blend hot pepper, and long thin cayenne pepper. And apart from these, I have a few other pepper plants that I have overwintered. I have hot and mild jalapenos, Anaheim peppers, habaneros, and green and red bell peppers. Then these bunching green onions, and these yellow pear tomato seeds that came free with my order. I also have Roma tomatoes and San Marzano tomatoes, which are both perfect for canning and sauces, and this is perfect for sinigang too. So yeah, those are the seeds that I am growing this season. The seeds on the right are left over from last season. You know, they are still good, but I decided not to plant them this year. I won't have space for them after all since I'm growing 15 varieties of tomatoes this season. So that's it everyone. For my next video, I'll show you how I started my seeds indoors and how I transplanted them. Hope you enjoyed this video, and if you have any questions, please put them in the comment box below. Thanks everyone for watching. Hope you all stay safe and have an amazing growing season.